Well, as we mentioned at the outset of our program, it's springtime in Northeast Indiana, and that is growing season. And whether you're looking to pick up some plants for the front yard, whether you're looking to maybe grow your own vegetable garden in the backyard, the Purdue Extension Service office in Allen County can help you out. And with us today is Ricky Kemery, who is the uh, horticulture extension educator at the Purdue office here on the campus of IPFW, and we are in one of the display gardens that they have here at the office. Ricky, tell us a little bit about the gardens that you have here.
Well, the display gardens began in the late 1980s, really with an idea from some Master Gardener volunteers to improve the grounds around the office. They began in a small area, and over the years, the areas have gotten a lot bigger. So the idea behind the display gardens here at the Allen County Extension Office is to showcase plants that citizens can use in their gardens at home, trial plants that may be new and upcoming that they don't know about, and sometimes just show them what mistakes can be made along the way.
You have about 5 or 6 different ones that are on kind of the outer perimeter of the office, and each one of them have a different theme.
They do. Actually, we have about 17 themed gardens here now, which are totally free for the public to come and visit anytime. We do have special days, but we happen to be standing in what's called the Woodland Fen Garden here. And the idea behind this garden is, well, for visitors to come and actually be able to sit down and sort of relax, but also to showcase plants that are useful in shade situations. And there are certainly lots of situations in Fort Wayne and Allen County where folks have to deal with shade. What kind of plants can you use? We have a lot of different plants here at the particular gardens, including the plant that I'm standing in front of, which is called Caria. It's a small shrub from Japan, and it's an absolutely gorgeous plant that homeowners can use in a shade or part shade situation. And not many folks know about this great little plant that you can use as a shrub next to the house. So this thing will flower in the spring, but also continue to flower clear into the month of October in this area.
Now you also have vegetable and herb gardens on site here as well.
We have a vegetable garden, and we were just talking earlier about how interest from consumers about vegetable gardening, how to grow different vegetables, it's just been absolutely huge over the last couple of years. And that's because of economic tough times, but also a little bit of uncertainty about food sources sometimes with all the scares with E. coli that you read about on the news. We have certainly lots of folks that are just getting back into vegetable gardening or doing it for the first time. In the United States, last year, over 40% of the population grew vegetables, and that was up unbelievable amounts from the year before.
And I'm going to guess this isn't just a rural thing. This is more moving in probably more toward the urban core area of a city.
Yes, so people from all walks of life and situations are interested in growing their own food, which I think is great. And the other, interesting thing is that we're dealing with a whole bunch of new young folks, folks in their 20s or early 30s that are, buying their first house, and they want to grow herbs and vegetables also. So, starting with the Woodland Fen here, we have a trial garden where we actually trial new varieties of annuals mostly. They do research with Ball Seed Company, and we get to see lots of interesting new stuff coming out in that particular garden. We have an everlasting cutting garden where that's showcasing plants that folks can drive for cut flower arrangements at their homes. And then vegetable and herb, we have a first-class herb garden here. We have a youth garden area where we work with kids during the summer. We have a pastel pathway, a rock xeriscape, a prairie, a bird's bees butterfly, a cottage, a sensory garden, a terrace hydrangea, and an ornamental grass garden. So we have lots of different theme gardens to show to people here. And again, there's no charge. They can just show up and waltz around.
And important to point out, this is not a tax-supported venture that you've got going here. You have a lot of volunteer help.
We just recently had a cleanup day here with our volunteers. We had over 100 volunteers that participate. Each year we have teams of master gardeners that are designated for each particular garden space, and they get together and plan during the winter, submit plant lists so that they can continue to improve and replace plants so folks can see. And so it's all volunteer. The volunteers take care of these gardens. They do a great job, and sometimes they're not recognized quite as much as they should be for doing that. It's a wonderful resource for the community and for IPFW that, again, is totally supported by volunteers. They do a great job.
Now, during the spring and summer months, you're going to have some plant sales that take place, which help you raise some money that goes right back into buying plants for the gardens.
And those are extremely popular events every year. Our first plant sale is on, I want to make sure that I get the right date, Saturday, May 22nd from 1 to 4 p.m. Folks can come, and these are plants that are raised, grown by Master Gardener volunteers, dug out of these gardens. So folks always ask, Ricky, what kind of plants you going to have? Well, we never know really until people begin to bring them in. Again, it's a volunteer-driven sort of sale. So we generally have a wide variety of perennials, some vegetables, annuals, some woody plants, all at really very ridiculously affordable prices. Our idea behind the sale is to offer plants for citizens at fair prices. We want folks to go away feeling like they purchased some really nice plants at good prices. Folks line up fast for those particular sales. Always a good idea to get here early.
What are the other 2 dates that you have?
Well, so we start out with our plant sale, and then we have what are called twilight walks and plant sales, where we pair sort of a tour around the gardens along with the plant sale. That first twilight walk and plant sale is on Saturday, June the 26th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. and then another one on August 14th, again a Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. Again, those are great events because at each particular garden spot there'll be Master Gardener volunteers to help answer questions, give advice, and then we also tend to partner with some local organizations that also are here providing information, like Little River Wetlands or the city's rain garden program. We try to do things like that so that we invite folks in that can sort of enhance our events too. They're a lot of fun usually. Again, those are free. People can park free in the parking garage across from the extension office and waltz over and buy plants, and we generally have music and other activities that folks can take advantage of.
I was going to say, well, we certainly hope folks will take advantage of it. Ricky, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Good luck to you. Beautiful place you have out here. We appreciate you sharing it with us.
Yes, thank you.
And that's going to do it for this edition of County Line. We thank you for joining us. And remember, if you missed a segment or you'd like to watch any of the segments again, go to our YouTube channel, Allen County Info, and you can watch any segment of any County Line program. I'm Mike Green, Public Information Officer in the County Commissioner's Office, and we'll see you next time on County Line.